The world of the Witcher, a tale of steel, sorcery, and shadows. The continent is a land where destiny weaves its web through every living soul, a place where men and monsters walk side by side, and where the line between savior and curse is forever blurred. It is a world scarred by catastrophe, shaped by blood, and haunted by forces both ancient and eternal. To understand it, one must step into the shadows where history and legend merge, where witchers walk, sorcery burns, and riders of frost gallop across the night sky. Long ago, the world was not as it is now. It was once a quiet land, inhabited by elves, dwarves, and gnomes, untouched by monsters or magic. That silence was shattered by a cataclysm that changed everything, the conjunction of the spheres. Worlds collided in a cosmic storm, ripping apart the walls between dimensions. Beasts spilled from alien realms, ghouls, wraiths, basilisks, and things without names, filling forests, swamps, and mountains with nightmares. But more than monsters came. Humanity arrived, dragged from their own dying world into this one, multiplying swiftly and seizing land with fire and sword. Most fateful of all, raw energy seeped into the soil and skies, chaos, the source of sorcery itself. From chaos rose those bold or desperate enough to wield it. Sorcerers and sorceresses bent the wild power to their will, though never without risk. Magic in the continent is not gentle. It consumes the careless, warps the body, and drives the mind to madness. Only years of study and iron discipline allow mages to survive its touch. And with their survival came influence. Sorcerers became advisors to kings, builders of cities, and secret hands guiding thrones. Their power rivaled crowns, but even they knew chaos is never mastered, only endured. Yet for all the might of mages, magic alone could not save humankind from the horrors born of the conjunction. Ordinary soldiers fell before beasts too fast, too cunning, too unnatural for steel alone. So, men created witchers, mutant hunters forged in pain and alchemy. Boys, stolen or sold, were taken to hidden keeps and subjected to the trial of the grasses. There, toxins twisted their blood, sharpening their senses, slowing their aging, and burning their humanity away. Most perished in agony. The survivors emerged with eyes like molten gold, reflexes swift enough to strike in the blink of an eye, and strength to rival monsters themselves. But the gift was a curse. They were sterile, forever apart from the people they protected, marked as outcasts. Armed with two swords, steel for men, silver for monsters, witchers wander from village to village, selling their trade. Their knowledge of beasts is as vital as their blades. For every creature has a secret, herbs that weaken it, a spell that binds it, or a vulnerability hidden in bone and sinew. Beyond their swords, witchers wield signs, bursts of primal magic, flames from the hand, barriers of force, snares of light, shields of energy, whispers that sway the mind. Crude compared to the art of sorcerers, yet invaluable when steel alone cannot prevail. They are children of steel and shadows, feared and needed in equal measure, forever outsiders in the world they save. The monsters they face are not mindless. Many are curses given form, a princess born a striga, condemned to feast on flesh until the spell is broken. A battlefield thick with wraiths, the souls of the fallen bound by rage, a leshen ruling its forest with claws of bark and flocks of wolves. Each monster is a story, each hunt a riddle of steel, sorcery, and wit. Folklore holds truth, and witchers learn to listen, for in the whispered fears of peasants often lies the key to survival. But it is not only monsters that plague the continent. Thrones weigh heavy with ambition, and wars rage as fiercely as any beast's hunger. To the north lie fractured kingdoms. Temeria, Redania, Cadwin, Edern, each proud, each jealous, locked in endless rivalries. Their kings fight for power, while peasants starve and monsters thrive in the ruins of war. To the south lies Nilfgaard, the Black Empire, united, disciplined, and relentless. Its legions march with precision, its will carried out in fire and conquest. To some, Nilfgaard is tyranny. To others, salvation, bringing order where chaos reigns. The clash between North and South is not a single war, but an eternal one, leaving fields strewn with corpses and feeding horrors in its wake. Amid this turmoil lies a prophecy older than kingdoms, tied to a single bloodline. Lara Dorren, the elven sorceress, once bore a child with a human mage, defying both races. From that union came the Elder Blood, a lineage carrying power beyond comprehension, the ability to open worlds, to summon storms, to shape destiny itself. Generations buried it, but fate preserved it, and in time it surfaced in the royal line of Cintra. From it was born Ciri, the lion cub. Her blood is prophecy incarnate, the key to salvation or ruin. Kings seek her for thrones, sorcerers for power, and spectral riders for conquest. For Ciri is not merely a princess, she is destiny given flesh. Those riders, the wild hunt, are the most feared omen of all. Seen as a ghostly cavalcade blazing across the night sky, they are no legend but truth. The hunt is led by elves of another world, the An-El, who mastered the power to ride between spheres. They sweep across realms, seizing slaves, bringing frost and despair in their wake. To mortals, they are wraiths, but their purpose is clear. They seek Ciri, whose elder blood is the key to dominion over worlds. Wherever the hunt rides, winter follows, and even witchers shudder at their passing. Thus the continent is a land bound by fate, born of a cataclysm, haunted by monsters, divided by thrones, and steered by prophecy. Witchers walk it as relics of a dying order, mistrusted but indispensable. Sorcerers twist its destiny with whispers and flame. Empires clash, kings fall, and yet, above it all, the threads of destiny pull tighter. For in a world where even a jesting law of surprise can bind lives forever, there is no escaping fate. Here, neutrality is an illusion, and survival is never certain. The continent breathes with steel and sorcery, fear and fire, prophecy and frost, and in its heart stands a girl of elder blood, a witcher who claimed no destiny yet carries one, and a hunt that rides ever closer across the skies. This is the world of the Witcher, brutal, cursed, and magnificent. A place where monsters wear many faces, where power demands sacrifice, and where every choice cuts as deep as any blade.